Hey guys, how's it going? We're in this overlay, which is one of the first times we get to use this overlay like this. But this is the new podcast overlay, and we're talking with a bunch of people, and we've been talking with everyone for about an hour now. And this is just a sneak peek of something that Tempest has been doing. Um, and we're gonna take it off screen now because I don't want you guys to to look at it too much. But Tempest has been just
Only
Tempest
a
has done
glance.
what's the impossible, pretty much. Tempest has built pretty much from scratch, and I do mean from scratch because he hasn't used the documentation from other places. He's actually just used help from people in the stream, in the Discord, and they have all come together to create this actual, just, just an actual real list of and ranking because you know that everyone's always coming into the stream or everyone's always asking on YouTube saying, "Hey, what's the best metal?" And what's my answer always? It depends. It depends what you're doing. Okay, so we're actually going to be able. Tempest is actually going to be able to say, "Hey, this is actually the best metal in the game," which will come in at an A. But right now we have a bunch of people on Discord, and what I
Karaoke.
want to talk about right now,
Hello.
yes, Shadow Song is here. Mr. Gibbigums is
Hi.
here. Who else is here? KM Dog is here. Noctis is here. Senva is here. Temp is here, of course. And my big question is, how do you guys feel about this week's update? Nick Wild and Judy Hopps, not the fact, not the medals, but the update as a whole. What we got.
Just in general.
Yeah, in general. It's like compared to other weeks. I mean, today, okay, actually today is this. The reason why I'm streaming so late today is because it is the celebration, in a way, of the first month of this game being out. So we've been playing this game for 31 days. So some of us, if you go here, you can actually see your 31 days played. And that's if you've played from the very beginning. And for me personally, and I'll start the conversation here. How do you guys feel about half AP going away?
No one likes it.
No.
I like
That's
it.
not a question. No one likes it.
I actually like it.
Why?
There was
Oh, explain.
The reason
better. Actually,
Go
just
and explain.
I like
more
it because I
casual.
don't have to play as much.
Got you. What else? Who was saying that they like it? Muffled sounds. Muffled sounds. Tell me, why do you like it?
Well, I usually like to play games super casually because I don't like investing too much time, but I just feel like
Got you.
getting stronger is better, and I think like because I usually like being as efficient as possible when it comes to a game, and half AP kind of made me like forced me to always spend my lux, but how do you call it now that we lost half AP, it's a lot easier to catch up with other people. I know no other people don't like it, but personally I do because
Okay.
I can still be pretty efficient about it.
Gotcha.
Wait, do you, are
Interesting.
you asking like from a competitive side of it?
I'm asking
Like
from
about
you
the
as a
game?
player side, because okay, I'll put it this way. For me, thanks to everyone who has donated, I'm able to, and you guys have seen it. I'm able to continue playing the way I've been playing, and preparing medals and doing stuff. If you guys see on screen, like all my medals and everything that I do, it's to prepare for stream. So whenever you guys see me not streaming, it's because I'm like frantically getting stuff ready and evolving stuff so we can actually do stuff on stream instead of you guys just sitting here watching me, I don't know, farm Hueys and then wait for
Right.
my AP to restore, So that's from my point of view. From my point of view, I'm not even going to tell you guys, but I have spent a ridiculous amount of jewels just restoring AP right now. So thank you for those of you who have donated, because it wouldn't be possible if you guys hadn't.
2,600.
Oh, no more actually, guys, man. I bought a bunch last night.
4,600.
More. Never mind. We'll
Oh, man.
we'll just stop there.
Anyways,
But
moving
anyway,
on.
since half AP went away, that's the thing. If you want to keep playing, and but actually, you know what, dude, you bring up a beautiful point. If half AP went away, it forces you to actually step away from this game a little bit, doesn't it? It forces you to have a life, or watch TV or something till you wait for your AP to restore.
Or you can be like me, just still not have a life.
Well, you're doing something.
Now-
You're doing God's work, man. You're doing a whole different thing there, man.
Now, I'd like to comment that we're only missing half AP because we had half.
Exactly, and we had it for so
Mobile-
long.
Right.
For a while, yeah.
Aren't supposed to be played as much as we're playing, as much as we used to play them. in that regard, I'm thankful. I'm thankful we had half AP. I'm a little
Absolutely.
salty we don't have it anymore,
Yeah.
but I'm glad we experienced it. And okay, it's gone, but it'll probably come back.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Japanese
Yeah,
they
because
had
they are
that.
notorious for
Didn't they have that
holidays.
special whole week recently?
Golden Week?
Golden Week, yeah. That when people told me about that, I was like, nah. And I went to check it out, and I'm like,
Right,
everything
and that's
costs
that's
1
a
AP.
pretty
Everything
stereotypical
costs
thing
1
for
AP.
Japanese
Wait.
kids.
What is it called like in like over there in Europe?
It's called
'Cause
Golden. Well, in Asia, it's called Golden Week, and everything the last week costs just 1 AP. Everything.
Because Clash told me one day that they have something called like Bank Week or something. I don't know.
It could be. It could be different in different countries. Although the one thing I did want to say, and I don't know. I was kind of hoping someone would bring it up before I brought it up. But, what do you guys think of the fact that they not only took away half AP, but they introduced B bosses, which have given people insane amount of levels?
But I would say
That was a smart
What I was
move.
saying
I think
to
that's a
this-
smart move.
B bosses?
no, absolutely.
Yeah,
what I would say
the
is
Queen
because-
Bees.
Oh,
is that it's kind of changed the ranking system for this week. Not like the official ranking, but like you see all the clans and all the individual players are up in the like the 100,000s now, whereas last week it was like if you're in the thousands or like mid 100,000s, then that was pretty good. But
Right.
this week all the clans, all the individuals, like they're way up there this week.
Well, it's a
So-
good marketing thing because now you're gonna have to be spending jewels to regen your AP, so you can get more levels.
Right. Once you hit
Exactly,
level
yeah.
200, you're not getting the amount of XP to next level is skyrockets. So if
Yeah, how much
That's
did someone say?
200,000
At level
lows.
207, how much is it again? Because I know I'm at level 206 and
look
I'm at
at mine.
118,000. Is it duplicating every single time?
bringing up my game real quick.
I honestly would have loved it if they still had like a reward for the ranking system, because if these kind of events where it gives you double lux and half AP cost for raid bosses, it's like pretty good for parties because you can communicate with your party and try
Hey,
to
Black
plan
Man,
out
you do? How you
what's
doing,
the
man?
most efficient
Welcome
way
to the
of
stream. We're doing a
using your
Discord
luck,
right now.
saving it up
you wanna
for
jump on.
double time or whatever it's called. And like not only will like the payers be rewarded because they're spending a lot of money for their their party,
Mhm.
but how do you call it? It doesn't just go down to money because the smartest party can actually get ahead. But unfortunately, because of the hackers, we kind of lost out on something like this if it were to
Right.
happen.
Well,
But I
and-
do hope we get something like this again because it's just like a really good system. It encourages a lot of
It
people to
is.
play together.
It is, and that's why I'm kind of like. I mean, I don't know if they planned it. Muffled sounds. You might want to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
we're doing that.
Let's go. I don't know if they planned it, but it's perfect. I mean, the fact that we have half AP gone, but then we get this beautiful little thing where you just pull raid bosses and you go up a level, restore your AP, and pull a B boss
What's
and
really
up your
nice-
level and go and you. It's a like for those 2 hours every night. I don't think if you're a little smart, or if you just run right through it, you can get you can play those 2 hours nonstop, get a massive amount of levels. It's smart.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I think they
Now-
were very smart about it.
Yeah. I hate to play
You can
devil's
go mass
advocate,
on all
but
this.
the higher people level get, the harder it's going to be to level.
Yes.
Harder it is to recover your AP. So at this point, all of the people that were level one, like my friend was a level 130
Yeah,
the other day,
and they got
now
to
they're
over
like
200?
202.
I have so many
Right.
people who happen. Yeah.
And now they're going, why can't I just run a couple mission 57s, pop a guard armor, get a
And go up
level,
a
get
level.
all my AP back? No. You're popping like 8 or 9 guard armors to level.
Right. But that's just because
which
of the
is
reset.
it feels
though.
like it's one of those things they didn't tell anyone. You know what I mean?
Right. Enjoy your
Well,
levels.
Which which goes back which takes us yet again back to the whole, and this is something that we heard a lot in stream that made a lot of people upset. How do you guys feel about the fact that they didn't tell anyone that they nerfed Nick and Judy?
That was
even
actually the first thing I was going to mention when you said, what did you
We're gonna
think
read it right
Tree
now.
event?
So that was the Zootopia Metal Avatars and more. So if we actually, because in on screen, if you look at it, they don't. All they say is you can get Judy Hopps and Nick Wild medals,
Yeah.
but they don't say what they can and can't do. And people were saying that if you went into the previous medals, they would.
They
Let's
gave
find out.
examples, yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
that was kind of like for all the people who rushed out to get it immediately. That kind of sucked.
Right. And those were the people that stopped the other people from getting it. Those poor
Right.
souls that bought
Yeah.
it first.
I used all of my $15 deal for this, and I was like, what is this?
Oh, bro.
And now
Because
I'm
everyone,
spending
yeah,
everyone was expecting
Further
the
this
same version.
conspiracy.
Can we talk about how there's 6 stars?
And you know what? And the fact that they didn't give us a Mickey at 6 stars,
I
which
was
is weird.
just about to say that. If these were supposed to be collectible medals, and they're going to give us collectible medals at 6 stars, why wasn't Mickey? So Judy and Nick could have been 5 stars. Making them 6 stars, some people might go, oh, look, there's 6 stars.
But then the other question is, if they
Sorry.
made
Good thing.
Mickey 5 stars, it almost feels like they are saying, hey, there's going to be more chances to get Mickey.
Right?
You know what I mean?
I mean, this
Actually
is
kinda
such
makes
an early
sense.
point in the game.
Yeah,
do so
and
much.
that's the thing. Okay, and I think that's the thing we need to take away too from, especially from this talk right now, is the fact that everyone, well, a lot of people who are playing this game currently have already played the Japanese version, and I have to admit, I did too. I mean, when I heard this game was about to be released here, I scrambled, and for like 2 weeks, I played the Japanese version nonstop, and I got even more hyped because I was like, a Kingdom Hearts mobile game? What's this? And then I played the Japanese version, and at first I had no idea what the heck I was tapping because you don't understand anything. All you can see is
Right?
yes, but you know what I mean. So I looked up a couple of translations on YouTube and everything, you know, and I got
KH
through it.
Insider has
Yeah,
been really
I
good
got
with
through
that.
it. I got through it, and I got really excited. And then we get our version, and to me, it feels like this game is really old, just because I've been watching videos for that are a year old on YouTube, and I've been playing this game. It feels like a long time, but this game is brand new. It's a month old. So
Right.
looking at it from that
Alright.
point of view, I don't know. Yeah.
We're going at it like day.
We
a
are.
day at a
We
time.
are running. We are. Yeah. We're not running a marathon here, guys. We're sprinting, but I think we need to think about the fact that this might be a marathon, and we need to slow down a little.
I think right. I think all of us that are talking right now are sprinting. We might.
Oh yeah,
do
we haven't
to
stopped. We haven't stopped.
We're the guinea pigs.
I personally.
I'm totally part of the
enjoy.
sprint. Totally.
It's crazy. All right.
Like,
Finally,
I
what do you guys think
personally-
about Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
The,
Do they even have a name?
Got 'em.
What are
Combination
they called?
medal?
Yeah. What are they
Yeah,
called?
that's the name.
Hey, you got it, man.
Huey,
You got it.
Dewey,
Hugh
and
Dewey.
A
Dewey.
combination.
Oh yeah, they're called Huey,
It's
Dewey,
a-
and Louie. Okay.
It's a Hugh Dewey.
Hugh
All
Dewey.
right, so
64,000
they are-
experience, and you can only get one.
No, not worth it.
I feel like it's not worth it at all. I mean, you're
Not
wasting
really.
two
Well,
other ones to buff one.
Only
one
for the
color.
discounted jewels. That's the only probably.
If that's the case, then it kind of sounds like a scam to me. I don't know about you guys.
I hear that. I think, and okay, and not that I want to how can I put this? Not that I want to say something negative against them. But the one really weird thing, give me 1 second here, I gotta change something. The one really weird thing that I kind of thought about was, isn't it kind of weird that we have been advocating not spending what's it called?
Gems.
Yeah, not spending gems and waiting for your 600 deal, because you get,
Jewels.
if you spend 600 jewels, you get 3 medals, right? And then all of a sudden they do this, and it's kind of like, well, it's almost even a little worth it now, you know. It's if you want to pull the jewels, because we've been telling people, don't do the 3,000. You know, unless you have the extra money, or unless you like the skills to thrills. The skills to thrills, and again, I will have to thank, Brandon and Amanda, because I had 4 skills before. I've got like 15 now. just from those 2 pulls, you know, or 4 pulls, I guess. Yeah, because I ended up doing 4 pulls that day. So that, well, I got a bunch of poison, and sorry, I got a bunch of sleep, but you know, still, it's this week's big deal just feels like a deal, you know, because you get the 25%
I think you have to go
off.
into it. Yeah, you have to go into it not thinking this is exclusive content. This is just a discounted big deal. That's all it is. That they just threw an XP medal in.
Quote unquote big deal.
You could just say bundle. Say bundle.
Yeah, they bundled. Yeah, it's Square Enix for you.
Right.
Hey guys, you like these medals we already have available? Why don't you buy this bundle? We'll even throw in some XP medals.
Mini big deal.
Which again, for me personally, I mean, you guys know I was so hyped because I thought we are actually going to get our very first North America only medal. You know, I was sure.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
sure
right.
we were going to get a magic version of Judy and Nick. And we talked about it in the stream, and I was so excited because I was like, yes, they are going to do it. They're going to give us. Yeah, exactly. They're going to give us a magic version because that's what I want. I mean, that's what I want now. I want a magic version of these guys. And
right.
nothing.
I think from a marketing perspective for them, I mean, don't quote me on it because I'm not studied into this, but what my
Too late.
best
You're already getting
guess
quoted.
would be, okay, good, quote me, go ahead, quote me on this. Is that from a marketing perspective, since they've already run this game before, they're trying to see what has already worked in the past, and then they're trying to see how much they can push it while still keeping it relatively the same. So
my
they're not
God.
trying to change up
Blackbeard,
what doesn't
you're
work.
killing me.
Wow.
There's a glitch in the
It's fine,
Matrix.
it's fine. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
No spoon.
This is a glitch.
You gave me kidney cancer in my ears.
Yeah.
But yeah, they know what works, know what doesn't work. And
Exactly.
if it works in Japan, it's probably going to work with their target audience here.
Has anyone
Right.
heard the rumors that they're getting rid of the Japanese version in September?
Wait,
Yep.
they are?
That's
I
the
read something
PC.
about that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
read
the
some
PC. It's not this one, right?
No, don't worry.
Okay,
This
good.
is global.
Well, no.
global.
It worries me, and it doesn't worry me because we're gonna continue hearing about all these awesome new medals that Japan gets, and I know that we're gonna have so many people coming here saying, "Well, what do you think about this medal?" And you guys already know my opinion. That good for them, but we don't have it. You know,
Now, see, I
it's like
agree
they
with
just
you there,
dangle a
but-
carrot in front of our faces.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a big
6-8
fan of
months down the
carrots.
line-
Yeah, carrots can are attractive.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm adding
Once
kills.
this
Cupcake,
game
red
comes,
velvet.
Or are they?
once this game comes into its own, and I don't
Which
think we're going to
you
always
think
be
it
comparing
should.
it to
Have
the
you guys
others.
seen how many downloads this game has?
Or 2 million?
Yes.
The
Really?
first,
And that's
Hey,
just
I didn't
that's
cheat.
just on Android. They passed 2 million this last week or something.
That's amazing.
I'm a big fan of that.
Downloads in a month. That is impressive.
Also, we got the in-game screen not showing up on the stream.
Yeah, I know. I'm adding King to the party.
Gotcha.
Keep going.
Douche, I wanted to mention, you bought a discounted deal, right?
Yeah, the one right now. Yeah, just because Goldfish
Okay.
through me all that.
Because you needed the Huey, Dewey, and Louie for your album.
Well, you know, okay, for the completion, yes. In the completionist in me has been sleeping, but he's kind of been awakened now, and I hate that.
Because you're at 100%. You're at 100% exclusive.
Awaken.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I am at 100%. It is. It is kind of depressing, guys, because now going forward, I'm gonna have to have every single stupid little medal.
That's what I
I
hate about
salute you.
But I mean, at first I was like, whatever. If I don't get one, who cares, you know? And now I'm looking at my medals and I'm like, oh no, I have to have them all now. But you know, it's one of those things that it's one of those things that we go back to, like looking at the whole looking at what Tempest is doing right now for us, you know? It's like we're gonna need people who have all this. You know, we're gonna need people who have the capacity to get all these. And again, Amanda and Brandon, I mean, I don't even want to know, but the amount of gilted medals they have,
Right.
but okay, and that's the final thing I'm going to say about this topic. But for the amount of medals that you guys have watched me pull, I should have several gilted premium medals by now. You know,
Agreed.
I really should. I should have so much more than I do. So I'm in a way.
Come on.
Yeah, right. In a,
Well,
I
you
need
do
to
gotta
spend more.
move.
In a way, I'm glad
Lead.
that I haven't gotten, because I like the fact that people can actually see. I like the fact that people can actually see that not everyone has great luck. You know,
And you're
Wait.
still doing very well.
yeah, yeah. Well, but that's just because we're throwing money at the game. You know, that's the power of just throwing money at the game. You can still do a lot. You know, with it. Anyway,
That's what money's for now.
Keeps us running.
who what?
Money isn't for bros.
I'd like to bring up what Alice was talking about last
Yeah.
night in Discord. About.
Are you sure it was on Discord? Not anywhere else.
I think it was.
That's
Oh yeah, when we talk, yeah. For those of you who don't know, sometimes like at 2 or 3 in the morning, we just start talking on Discord and, well,
Yeah.
chatting in the chats, and yeah, it's just random
We were
stuff.
talking
But we do
about-
talk a lot
Why
about
aren't
the
you
game.
voice
We do
chatting?
talk a lot about the game
Yeah.
because it's
We were
3 in the
talking
morning.
about
Everyone's
double-
sleeping.
I'm not sleeping.
All right, keep going,
Double
keep going.
double boosted, like double
Yes.
dizzed, and then 3 beasts. And that's how they were actually getting so high in the Coliseum. Double boosted static
Right.
damages, which throws everything out the door. I guess once you get to a
Because
certain
they're
point,
cheating.
no. You're utilizing
It's just
the
smart. Yeah,
Euphidian
it's smart.
beasts.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at my medals, that's something that I kind of regret doing with like my Diz. I'll show you guys my Diz real fast. So we just look at my Diz. I'm actually really sad that I put all my Dizzes into one.
What?
Because I did. I mean, because I didn't know. I didn't know when I got them. I was like, oh, cool, Diz. I can orb him up. And all I did was orb him out without really thinking.
Giving me
I think that was Senva.
It's
Yeah.
a good thing you have Phil at least. No.
I do, and I have Nick. So, but then again, that's my game. You know, my style of game. I love the fact that some people are starting to pull these off. You know, these triple fills or triple dizzes or whatever. You know, but for me personally, I just don't think I'm going to need it. Or no, I don't think I'm going to use it. But it completely makes sense for those people who are, you know, like you said, advancing in Coliseum and like the impossible levels. Yeah, all of a sudden you'll see someone pass an impossible level and get even higher up in the tier, and you're like, they have to be hacking. When you find out that they found some really incredible ways of it's strategy, you know,
Right?
it's total strategy. Which, I mean, yeah, I commend them. Seriously, I do, because again, like we've said before, there are so many medals in this game that we gloss over without giving them their proper notice because we think, oh, you know, whatever, they're not that great. And all of a sudden it comes to show that, oh, wow, if you have, you know, 3 of these and 2 of these or whatever, and then you stack them on top of each other, you can start hitting 200,000 damage. And it's like, I just feel like, dang, where were they when I orbed up my medals, you know?
Right.
Deej,
Yeah.
run like off topic, but what keeps you awake like at 2 a.m?
Kingdom Hearts Unchained.
Be honest.
Come on.
Be honest.
I don't know, man. Yeah, pretty much. No, I think it's more because, okay, so honestly, and if you guys have noticed, I've been trying to get the YouTube thing on this proper schedule now. And again, not to promote myself, but I'm going to promote myself. If you guys notice, I do try and do things differently with thumbnails. And sometimes those stupid little thumbnails take a long time to make.
They look nice.
They do, but sometimes
must
they
say.
take a really long time to make, you know. And yeah, just that kind of stuff keeps me up, and you know, just work and I'm actually also in college, so you know, homework and stuff like that. So
Wait, you're in college?
yeah.
Are you like?
And I'm playing
in
this
your
18 hours a day.
dorms?
No. I'm taking a lot of
Oh,
classes.
That sounds like a college student. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, kind of, I guess. Anyway, we're getting off topic, but thanks a lot, guys. I mean, we're gonna continue chatting on Discord, but I did want to, again, this has been the big podcast. Honestly,
To,
major props to Temp, major props to Brandon and Amanda and Goldfish, and
Yeah,
who was
salute.
the other one?
and
Oh,
Bigums.
Bigum. Yeah, Bigum. Who was Ochi? Who was the other one who did this?
Tempest.
All right, Tempest said Amanda,
Right.
Brandon Figueroa, 97, Goldfish, KM Dog, and Oshiri, who helped them to put those together. Honestly, guys, it's been crazy the amount of work that Temp has done. And don't worry, guys, it's gonna be out soon, and we are gonna put links because I don't want to hoard this information either. Anyone
quick.
who sees this information, I want you guys to know that Tempest did it. Because I know the second this information gets out on Reddit, everyone is going to start using it because it's finally a ranking system for our game.
Right.
And for those of you who, if you want to, you can watch the full live stream. You'll be very surprised at how high some medals rank.
Real
And
quick,
how low
DJ.
some
And
other
how
ones
low,
rank.
how low some
Ooh,
medals
drama.
rank. Yeah, and it's
DJ.
crazy because there's been a lot of people.
Simba.
I mean, there's a lot of people who have said, "Oh, don't get this medal," and it's a horrible medal. And then I'm over here saying, it's not a bad medal, and then people, people come down saying that things are horrible. But it's amazing how much this game has already deviated from the Japanese version, and I really hope that it continues.
I
Anyway,
hope we get to the
yeah.
point where we stop the comparison.
I hope we get
Um,
to the point where we just stop.
Stop playing.
How we get to the point where we actually can play Kingdom Hearts 3 and stop
Stop
this
playing.
game?
I was about to say that would be
I don't know. That's something
the
for
goal.
Square Enix. Well, you know what? Even if Kingdom Hearts 3 came out tomorrow, I still think I'd play this just because it's a whole
That's
different
true.
game.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
an entirely different game. And
Right.
as always, I really, 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 really hope, because I always say that's about every game, and the only game that ever did it was Pokemon. But wouldn't it be amazing if you could transfer your character some way into the other game, or all the work you did here would in some way benefit you in the other game?
the appeal of Mass Effect.
Exactly. Anyway, thank you,
Real quick,
Black Bear,
DJ,
Busaro,
before you-
Donna the Kill, I Eskimo, Junebug, KM Dog, Mr. Bigums, Muffled Sounds, Noctis, Rolla, Senva, Shadow
Man.
Song, Temp, T-Van 106, 1016, Waddle D Matt, and Yukai. Thank you very much, guys, for being in this podcast. We're gonna keep talking, but stay tuned, guys. If you want to be a part of these podcasts, just come on down on Discord. Come to the stream. We do these constantly. We did the one today because my voice is actually really hurting because I've been talking so much this week. But yeah, we're always going to be doing these, and we're always going to be discussing. And I really appreciate when people who know so much more than me come into this and talk to us. I have been DUJ2 as always, guys, and thanks a lot. See you guys next one. See ya.